Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Sherritt, the principal at Johnson Primary. Welcome back to 2020. Wow, what a year. We ended last year with remote learning, and we're starting this year brick and mortar, and some of our students are attending the virtual school. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what this year is going to look like, because it is going to look different, but our hope is it's still going to be JPS. We are going to take care of your kids. We want to have an active, engaged learning environment because we care about your children. So I'm going to go over a few things, what the year is going to look like, and there will be more information on the meet and greet, which there will be a virtual meet and greet for kindergarten, first, and second grades. Our specialists will also be having a meet and greet. All of those meet and greets will be Friday afternoon. Those times have already been posted. Just so everyone knows, because I've had a lot of people ask me, when are we going to get class lists? When will we know who the teacher? We're not going to be putting class list on the door like we usually do, because when I do that, there's usually tons of people that crowd the front door, and we don't want that to happen. So tomorrow, by the close of business, you will receive an email, and in that email, it will have your student's teacher's name. It will also have a link to the meet and greet for your child. All grade levels will have the same link for the meet and greet. It's also going to have an attachment for a pre-screening that everyone needs to fill out. I sent it out today, but I'm going to send it again because that pre-screening agreement needs to be at the school before your child can come to school on the 24th. So you will have the name of your child. I'm sorry, you know the name of your child. You will have the name of your child's teacher by the close of business tomorrow. We are not going to be putting class lists outside like we normally do. So I hope that answers that question. So what's it going to look like in the morning? Well, in the morning, students are going to enter in 3 different doors. Pre-K students are going to be entering. They don't start until September 8th, but when they do start, they're going to be entering the door by the gymnasium, and we'll have signs. Kindergartners are going to be entering the door, the main entrance door that we normally enter. First grade and multi-age, you will be entering in the C hallway door. That's the wing where there's an awning, and you'll notice an awning. And that's the door that your kids will be entering. Again, we'll have signs. Second grade, your kids will be entering the main hallway. So kindergarten and second grade will be entering the main hallway door like normal. First and multi-age, your kids are going to be going in the C hallway where that awning is. So what happens when they enter the school? If your child is a kindergartner, they'll enter if they are coming in, if they're a car rider or if they are a walker, they'll come in the main door, and they're going to be going into the MPR where we have tables set up where they will be sitting at tables. If they eat breakfast, they'll go right to breakfast. If they are in multi-age and first grade, they'll come through the door, they'll go to their classroom, they put their things away. If they don't eat breakfast, they'll stay in their classrooms. If they eat breakfast, they'll put their things away, wash their hands, and then they go into breakfast. Second grade, they'll come through the main door, they put their things away. If they eat breakfast, they'll wash their hands, go to the cafeteria, eat breakfast. If they don't eat breakfast, they remain in their classrooms. So normally we have a morning meeting. We will not be doing that. Students will be going right to their classrooms. Now, When they get in their classrooms, they're going to put their belongings away. Everyone will have their own individualized cubby, and they're going to wash their hands and make sure that their hands are washed. It's really going to be important that all of you do that pre-screening, making sure you check temperatures, make sure you look and make sure, are they coughing, are they flushed? You have to do that pre-screening. It's going to be really, really important that we don't have any kids that come to school that are sick. So that's really important. If your child's a bus rider, they're going to come in the normal door that they always come in, the back door. If they are kindergartners, they'll come in that back door, and they're going to go directly to the NPR. They go directly to breakfast, or they'll go into the NPR. First and second graders, if they are bus riders, they're going to put their book bags away. We'll have a place in the cafeteria. They'll eat breakfast, and then they go back to their classrooms. So we are going to have everything. We're going to have staff manned. One thing that's going to be really, really, really helpful, if all of you on your child's book bag, and this is going to be really important, if you can put on your child's book bag a note card and have your child's name, your teacher's name, and your grade. Again, if you get attached to your child's book bag, their name, their teacher's name, and their grade. We have young kids, and sometimes we'll ask them their name, and they can't tell us their whole last name, and they can't remember their teacher's name, which is to be expected. They're very young. So if you could do that, we would appreciate it. We understand that it's going to be difficult this year because we can't let parents in on the first day of school. We have to maintain social distancing, and we don't want a lot of parents in the school on that first day. So we want to ensure we're going to have lots of staff here. We're going to have multiple entryways so that we know where your child is. We're going to keep a really good eye on them so that we know exactly where everybody is. When your kids are in class and they're in the hallways, they will be wearing face coverings. Now, I have my own personal face covering, but Dodea has purchased every student 2 black face coverings. You can use the schools, but you can also purchase your own, and your child can come to school with their own face coverings. Actually, they should come to school with their own face coverings. We've placed social distancing markers in the hallway so they know where to line up. In the restroom, we're going to be talking to the kids about social distancing. We're going to be talking to them about if the stalls are full, they can't go in. We have places where it says, please wait. Okay, the lunchroom. In a little bit, we're going to show you the cafeteria. But in the cafeteria, we've socially distanced all of our cafeteria tables. We can socially distance up to 80 children in our cafeteria. And that's because if you've been to our school in the past, you know that we have a movable wall. Well, we've permanently moved that wall. And so we're using the entire multi-purpose room and cafeteria this year. For dismissal, we're going to have a staggered dismissal. Pre-K doesn't start until September 8th, but they'll be dismissed at 2:50. Kindergarten is going to be dismissed at 2:55, and first and second grade will be dismissed at 3. So having a staggered dismissal is going to mean we won't have a bunch of kids being bottlenecked in one place. Kids are going to have to wear face coverings, of course, in hallways because that's going to be crowded areas. Kindergarten parents, you're going to be picking up if you're a walker, you're going to be picking up your kids in front of the school gym. So the parents will be there. And again, your kindergarten and first and second grade teachers are going to go over that at the meet and greet, but I'm just talking to you a little bit about it right now. First grade parents, if you walk, your kids will be picked up where you dropped them off, right by that awning. Second grade parents that walk your kids, they'll be picked up where they went in by the main entrance. Bus riders, we're going to have Mr. Pickney. He's going to do a video, but they will be wearing face coverings on the bus. Now, people have asked about face coverings. Kids will be wearing face coverings in hallways and when they cannot maintain 6 feet of social distancing. But we're going to show you in a minute some classrooms and how are spacing our classrooms out so that students will have the opportunity where they don't have to wear their face coverings all the time. We've spaced out classrooms so that kids can have that opportunity to take their face coverings off. We've also have developed some outdoor classrooms. So we want kids to be able to go outside and have those opportunities not to have their face coverings on. So that's a little bit about what we're doing here at JPS. I think we're prepared. We've done a lot with our building. Our facilities look clean. They look really nice. And we're prepared. We're so excited to have your kids back. We miss them. And we're ready to teach, and we're ready to see them on Monday, August 24th. So we're going to go now, and we're going to show you a little bit about the school and what it looks like.